What we're looking at is an eye-opener in that we are so immersed in this technology that when we think of electric airplanes going 100 miles an hour and going at reasonable distances to make them practical, when we talk to even other pilots and entertain the idea that this is something that really can happen, they're flabbergasted. When people think of electric-powered airplanes, they're wondering how long does that extension cord have to be? Because they have no idea that the capability is actually here today. The CAFE Foundation, the Comparative Aircraft Flight Efficiency Foundation, more or less is in the business as a nonprofit entity to promote personal aviation and the information, the technology, all of the things that can make this a practical application instead of just an experiment that happens and has no impact on the public. You don't have to have freeways that cost $30 million a mile. You don't have to have the problems in terms of surface congestion that are associated with expanding our surface transportation. There's a three-dimensional airspace above all of us that is not in any way crowded. If we can take advantage of that, we have another opportunity to provide personal transportation without all the hassles we have on the ground. The Green Flight Challenge is a NASA Centennial Challenge that was instituted by an act of Congress to commemorate the 100th anniversary of the Wright brothers' first flight. It's an incentive challenge in that it's technology that NASA is interested in promoting, but not necessarily has the funding to develop those ideas. So what they've in fact done is provided $1.65 million to attract innovation toward the most efficient personal aircraft. The biggest problem with electric-powered aircraft is the weight of the batteries required to meet that endurance and speed. But with the battery technology that is becoming more and more sophisticated because of electric car development, we're now to the point where this is achievable. 2 years ago when we designed this competition, we fully expected people to come to it, but not to be able to achieve those minimum performance. In this contest, what we found is that rather than 200 passenger seat miles per gallon, we're actually finding that these airplanes are capable of twice that efficiency. We're looking at this starting as an industry in this country. Employment opportunities abound. It's something that we feel is, as Mark Moore, a NASA engineer, had said, this is a Lindbergh moment in that here's something that has never been done. It's only been imagined, but now we can show it's got a practical application that before was only thought to be for dreamers. In the next 20 years, we anticipate that battery technology is going to probably double or even triple the range of these airplanes. In the interim, I anticipate that there will be hybrid aircraft, just as there are cars, that to make up for the lack of duration of pure electric, that there will be an onboard turbo generator for charging the batteries once you get to your destination and have the turnaround immediately. You can run on that turbo generator, a turbo diesel generator, biofuel generator. Or if you were to remain overnight, we are looking at the development of electric aircraft charging stations. And we anticipate that as this idea develops, there are going to be more and more FBOs that are going to provide the energy for recharging your electric aircraft. So there's an infrastructure, obviously, that has to be in place. 20 years from now, I predict that personal transportation using individual aircraft is going to be all electric for those distances within 400 miles. If you're interested in pursuing more information about the Green Flight Challenge and the mission of the CAFE Foundation, go to cafefoundation.org. On our website, you'll find a lot of stuff.
AeroTV is brought to you by
Avidyne sets a new standard for simplicity and safety with our all-new panel-mounted avionics stack. The IFD 540 GPS Navcom features our award-winning FMS with an intuitive touchscreen user interface. Plus, it's a slide-in replacement for 530 series navigators, which reduces installation costs. The AMX 240 is our new audio panel with intercom and Bluetooth music interface. And our AXP 340 Mode S transponder with ADS-B out is a slide-in replacement for existing KT76A transponders. Add in our innovative DFC-90 series autopilot with flight envelope protection, and you've got the most capable and easy-to-use avionics stack any pilot could ever need. Now you have a choice in the